Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Lê Công Thanh. I am from Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, Vietnam. And my department is Department of Meteorology, Hydrology and Climate Change. This very new department and our responsibility mainly focus on meteorology, hydrology, and of course, climate change, our topic today. In my presentation, I would like to talk about two main things. The first is vulnerability, women's vulnerability due to climate change. And the second, I would like to talk something about a national target program respond to climate change in Vietnam. Next. Yeah, as far as you know, World Bank defines Vietnam is one of the most affected by climate change. Why? Because we have two very big and low river delta. And around 70% of the population lives in lowland or river delta and along the 3,200 kilometers long coastline. So every year in Vietnam, in average, 700 people dead as a result of typhoons, flood, and rainfall-induced landslide. But so far, no such disaggregated data is available on injury or death in Vietnam. But of course, you know, a woman is a big number among these. Next. I think during this 2 days conference, you already know many things about human vulnerability. So I will keep something general from my talk. Please, next. Yeah, some data from Vietnam. In rural areas, 62% of women versus 52% of men are engaged in agriculture production. You can see the woman is more engaged in the agriculture production, so more risk for women. Next. And also more women than men work in household and micro and small enterprise. So the output of this is a concentration in informal sector also makes women more vulnerable. Next. And here you can see family care, for food buying and preparing, women take more than men, and take care of children, of course, women, from this number you can see more. So reduce girls and women opportunities to go to school and to engage in income generating activities. Next. And about the health impact, you already know. I skip this. Next. Yeah, one problem is land tenure certificates. According to the number in Vietnam, the women hold only 19% versus 66% men hold the land tenure certificate. So because of that, less land right limit women access to credit or diversifying income sources and for recovery from loss, and also less access to a market and extension services seriously disadvantage poor women and limit their coping strategies. Next. Yeah, coping strategies. This thing I think you already know from many presentations, so I go to the next. Yeah, in Vietnam, women have less decision-making power regarding family businesses. According to this graph, attending village or commune meeting is commonly considered as a man task. And women only go to public meeting when men are busy. Next. Yeah, you can see women participating in local people council is 23 at provincial, 23 at the district, and 20% at commune level. So we need a view of women maybe not taken into account in adaptation plan. Next. Yeah, now I am talking about the national target program. Monterey Ministry of Environment has prepared an NTP for climate change adaptation. This is an inclusive process with wide consultation with stakeholders and communities at different levels. And the NTP objectives is to increase responsive capacities to climate change in particular period of time. And gender equality is emphasized as one of the guiding principles of the NTP. And women are identified as one of the most vulnerable groups within the NTP. And NTP will point to the potential impact of climate change and sea level rise on the achievement of the Millennium Development Goal on gender equality. Next. And you can see from this chart, the highest level from the National Assembly to government will be chair of the National Steering Committee of NTP. So in Vietnam, the climate change already become very high level concerning. Next. Yeah, of course, there are many gaps remaining. Women's involvement in the discussion and consultation in the process of NTP development, but it's limited. None of the projects identified as priority in NTP related to the gender issues. And Women Union Action Plan is assigned to focus on gender issues in adaptation activities without mentioning of other agencies' involvement. And no mentioning of gender in other agencies' action plan. General lack of information and knowledge on gender impacts in Vietnam. Most climate change studies have not addressed gender issues. Climate change adaptation is seen as a technical and male competencies. Oh, no, I go far away. Please, next. 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 Next.
Forward.
Oh,
Forward.
oh,
That's
oh.
backward.
It is a backward and forward. I'm very sorry. Yes. Okay. Next.
Yan.
Oh, okay.